Good day, everyone. Another day to take a wee look at this little blue tits progress. I hope isolation is treating you all as good as it can be out there. I know I'm very thankful to be having this little project of mine with the blue tits, and I hope you all watching them out there is getting a little bit of enjoyment as well. So she came in quite early this morning, her usual checkabouts before actually bringing anything in. She arrived at around 8 o'clock this morning. I have said she tends to do this every morning. She comes in for quite a while without bringing any material in, and she actually stays in the box for quite a long time, shuffling, moving some stuff about and trying to get it all into its ideal location. It nearly looks like a fruitless effort by time. It always looks like a tangle of stuff, but she somehow makes headway. So this is nearly 4 minutes that she's been in the box, shuffling, moving things about, and that's quite a long time. And I know that didn't look like 4 minutes. I have this speeded up to be 3 times faster than regular speed, as she spent a total of 35 minutes roughly in the box today in all, so a little bit more than yesterday's, but we don't see our first bit of material brought in till around 9:30. You can see it just came in there. So we actually see the male feeding the female. I've slowed this clip down to its regular speed, and you see he hops in here and actually feeds her, and that's generally a sign that he's going to be a good male, going to bring loads of food for the females, as I have seen in the past, males sometimes even abandoning a nest halfway through the nesting season. But I don't think our wee guy is going to be doing that. He actually brings her in food one more time throughout the day. So it seems that one of her favourite times to bring in a lot of material, it always seems to be around 10 to 11 o'clock. She goes into a frenzy of bringing in quite a lot of material at once, and then kind of constructs that material for the rest of the day, sometimes bringing in drips and drabs here and there, but she tends to do a burst of work. She nearly tosses the material when she comes in. She comes in and vigorously shakes her head and tosses the material around to try to disperse it as evenly as she can. So she feeds her one more time here. I've slowed it down for you. You can see he doesn't even leave the entrance hole there. He just kind of hangs down. It's amazing how agile these little birds are. Here she seems to be taking one of her breathers again. I always think it nearly looks like she has been startled by something, but I never hear anything outside on the recording. She tends to sit like this for a minute or two before she starts moving again. You can see she just starts to maneuver some material. So we can see that she has quite a bit of moss in the nest at the moment. Still not half as much as she will need. This will be the ground bedding, and there will be another whole layer of moss put on top of this, as the eggs can't be on the wood, it has to be on a soft cup of moss. So as you can see, we can see she gets quite lost in it sometimes, as she, for me, nervously pushes it towards the camera. I'm not too worried, as over time this moss will get more compact, and the camera is up quite high, so fingers crossed she doesn't push anything in front of it. That would just be the last thing we would want. So we will be expecting to see this behaviour go on for the next couple of days, and eventually she will start changing to softer material, fluff, feathers, and whatever soft material she can find. Now we're quite a few days away from it yet, but that will be one of our key things to look out for, is when the nest is nearing completion, she will start bringing in some soft material. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that one. So I was thinking we'll have to name these two, as they've set up home, so safe enough bet that they're going to nest. So if you have any suggestions, leave it down in the comments below, and if you see any other suggestions by anyone else, give their comment a thumbs up, and I'll take a wee look through them, and we will decide on a name for him and her. He's going to be showing up near the end, so you can get a look at him, and he's got a load of view time on her. So yeah, let us know what you come up with. It's worth mentioning, you may remember from previous videos early on, that there was also a great tit looking into this nest box while these guys were searching for it, and we were worried. I was worried that the blue tits were going to get pushed out, even though I wouldn't have had a problem with the grey tits as well. They need somewhere to nest as well, but the blue tits were having none of it. They chased the grey tits away anytime they were in the garden and harassed them to no end. So they really won out in overall, and being a smaller bird, you know, it's a bit of a triumph, alright? So that was really it for today. She kind of left. The male came back around 1 o'clock and took a wee look into almost to check in on the progress and see how things were coming along. That's the next sequence after this one. But that's all I've seen from the male today. It was primarily the female, as we saw all day. So good progress today, a lot of material in. Hoping that she'll compact this down a little bit more tomorrow. But yeah, that's where it was left. So as always, if you're enjoying the videos, give it a thumbs up, leave a wee comment of what you thought, and we will hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye bye.